Hi students, I'm going to give you a very quick review on the different strategies of turn taking. I think I had told this to you, but I forgot to show you in class. So if you look at this file, I'm going to open it now. Let me just reduce the size so that it fits in the video page. Okay. As you can see over here, there are 7 turn-taking strategies. Number 1 is speak, then ask. And it says in pairs, students discuss topics, and then one student gets the ball rolling with her opinion and asks the other person to, join in, maybe by asking a question or asking for their opinion. So this is, you ask a person to speak after you finished speaking. Number 2 is use conjunctions. That's another strategy of turn taking. You use conjunctions like and, therefore, but, or, and then you kind of add something more to what you have said or what someone else has said. Someone has said something, you can say and. You can also say this with your point. So you can add and continue the other person's point. You can add or you can add but if you have something different to say from what that person has said. Then the third one over here is phrases of agreeing and disagreeing, which means giving your opinion whether you agree or disagree. So you start your turn by clarifying do you agree or you do not agree with that, and so you use the appropriate phrases before you give your comments. Number 4, as you can see, is asking for or giving opinions. So you can ask for opinion. This is also turn taking. Again, if you finish your point, you can turn to the other person. Fatma, what do you think about what I've just said? Or Hamad, what do you think about what Fatma has just spoken on small group activities? So like this, you ask the people to join in. This is also turn taking. The number 5 is fillers or pauses. This is like taking a break, Of course, you can't go on non-stop or continuously. You need to have a pause. And this is a very useful strategy in a discussion or in speaking, where you take time off from speaking and you give a pause, a conscious, useful, meaningful pause, which means you're trying to let others absorb what you've just said, or you're trying to think of an example with what you have just said, or maybe you're trying to connect what you have said with what somebody else has said. So there can be different uses for pause, but a pause is also a very important strategy which you use in a discussion. Then number 6 is avoiding interruptions. How do you avoid interruptions? Well, it can be like, maybe there is a counter discussion. Maybe somebody says something, somebody disagrees, or you feel there is some kind of a disagreement. So at that time, you can take your turn to come in and you can, clarify what is being discussed and what is being contradicted upon. So one person has some view, another person has another view, and they're not able to reach a conclusion. So maybe you can come, interrupt them, and you can make it clear, to them as well as to others who are in part of this discussion. So that's avoiding interruptions. And yes, and the last one here is fluency over accuracy, which means keep corrections to minimum. In fact, consider simply letting them speak and giving them feedback at the end, which means when people finish, let them finish what they are saying. Even if you don't understand what they're saying, wait till they're finished, and then you can ask them that, did you mean there are many challenges in using this method in schools of Bahrain? So you can ask your questions, but wait till they finish. So let them finish, and then there should be a fluency in your turn-taking strategy. So I hope you understand there are different ways in which you can do turn-taking. And well, as I said, meet your group people and take all the materials on group discussion, have a discussion with your group, make sure you all understand the rubrics and all the materials of instructions which I have given you, and please take a note paper, write down any questions, any doubts, any kind of thoughts which come to your mind which you feel you need clarifications on with me, so we can discuss that in class. Okay, thank you.